Hi, welcome to second episode of Innovative Manufacturing. I am Swati Deshpande, Deputy Editor of Manufacturing Today. And today we have Mr. Raju Ketkale, Deputy Managing Director of Toyota Kirloskar Motor.
And he is going to take us through the journey of Toyota and how the company is managing in this difficult conditions. Welcome, Mr. Ketkale.
Thank you.
Should we start with how the company is been going through these difficult times? You have started your production. You must be taking a lot of safety measures. So if you can take us through those.
So during lockdown, now we got lot of know-how from the other countries, where Toyota is working and faced problem beforehand. So based on that, now we established the restart manual, where now we established the golden rules for social distancing or using mask, gloves, and what is the social distancing in all areas. Not only production process, in our group rooms, our canteen, our buses, everything we established beforehand. When we are in lockdown, only we give training to our all supervisors and management members. And then 26th May, we started our operation here with one shift. And then when it come here, then also we once again retrain our all the members, and we started with the social distancing. We started the production. Of course, initially nobody was having the habit of wearing mask, and so many challenges initially. But by continuous follow up and explaining very clear purpose, we established very clearly golden rules. And now I think more or less now our line is very smooth based on this condition. So we subsequently started the two shift based on the market demand. And now we're running two shift. So we bring around 2,500, 600 people every shift. So around 5,000 people come every day. And safely we are working. So all kind of measures we have taken. So not to get infection. And we shown we got labor minister, the industry minister here. All government agencies, local agencies, they came to company. They physically confirmed our operation, because when we were one of the biggest OEM here. So government also wanted to ensure everything is okay. So everybody agreed, and then with that condition, we very smoothly started. So more or less, government and we work very closely now. And also we take all stakeholders together with us, including our union, our members, our management people. So everybody together, we are now moving forward. So no major concern as such, operation point of view.
That is amazing. And now I'll go back to the history of the company. You said you have been associated with the company since inception. So if you can take us through, how the journey has been for the company in India, and some of the major milestones when we consider manufacturing.
This is a greenfield project of, we have 432-acre campus here. It's a greenfield project. So we started our first plant with just 25,000 capacity in 1999, and we started with the first product, Collis. You may be knowing it is today also very popular. Now also you can see some Collis now. We did only for 4 or 5 years, but that became very popular vehicle actually. So we never expected that kind of. So continuously, when we launched Collis, almost every year we expanded our plant, and we took within 6-7 years to 1 lakh capacity. So that is our first, we started plant. Then our most of the product now, not only Collis. So we always focus on safety, comfort, luxury, quality, after sale service. So we establish across value chain our suppliers and the dealership. We have 180 suppliers and almost 365 dealership now, across India. So we have all our Toyota, our learnings we transfer across our value chain now. Then after the Collis, now subsequently we launched Corolla and Innova, Fortuner. So these are the very very popular models now in India, and a very latest is the Toyota Glanza in 2019. So this is last 20 years as far as vehicle is concerned, but highly customer centric, I can say very clearly. But today now what is very important, I think today customer now, they are not only they are safer, greener technologies. These are something very different kind of expectation we are seeing now, and now we are towards that now. Now we can see even including Camry hybrid, we now manufacture here. So and we supply we supply to the market from here now. So including hybrid kind of vehicles also bring to India now as a part of the journey. Also, so far now we sold around 1.5 million vehicles. We have 1.5 million customers in India now, and that too, premium sector like in Innova and Fortuner now, which is not very big market, but still we are very good market share in that And Fortuner. Fortuner is a 60 plus, and also almost 40% market share. So this is that's good. I can say very pioneer model in India. I think second question, major milestone, na? Yeah.
Yes.
So of course we started Collis in 99 as the first step. Okay. Then subsequently, after just 19 launch, 2001 we went for the ISO 14001. So I was the ISO coordinator here in this company, and that was the beginning of sustainable or eco-friendly plant operation we started. And I'll later say, I'll maybe say more, how we now become the leader in that area. But that is the second step. As soon as we established plant, also we started the how to make the green eco-friendly plant is also immediately started, and that journey also very quite good and quite successful, I can say, last 15 years. Then after that, in startup production, the launch of Innova in 2005, which is another very important milestone, and we are segment leader even after 15 years. So, and we are almost 8 years non-stop. We got JD Power for the Innova. So it's a very, very popular model. Also, commencement of production from the state-of-art innovative manufacturing technology. We have established second plant in 2010. So after 1 lakh capacity, now we wanted to launch compact vehicles like Etios, Liva, Corolla. This all sedan segment. So we established very modern state-of-art. It's a very highly automated plant. So it's with the 210K capacity. 210,000 vehicles we can make in that plant. It's very, very ultra modern plant, same like Japan, all technology. So we have very latest technology in that plant. So that is also parallel established. Last, maybe, I think, of course, continuously we are, enhancing our competitiveness and this all kind of activity. And we established the TPS, lean manufacturing, with the Toyota, one of the strengths, Toyota production system. So we established not only our plant, also including our supply base and across our value chain. So that, based on that, 2015, we got Manufacturing Excellence Award. So in India, 120 companies participated. This is the first and Sullivan's, so I just participated, and we got first time participating, we got the award. Then 16, 17, 18, 3 years we got non-stop eco-friendly award from Asia Pacific Toyota plants. So maybe later I'll tell. We are most eco-friendly plant within Toyota group. We have 56 plants, but this is the most eco-friendly plant. So these are some of them, and also this is the zero non-conformance plant. We are awarded many times, including from the state government and also from our headquarters, Toyota Motor Corporation, Japan.
So today, what is the manufacturing capacity and capability of the plant?
So, of course, as a Toyota, we firmly believe is the philosophy of Kaizen. So Kaizen is basically how to utilize our minimum resources and maximum output. That is the base. And Kaizen means it's not a money spending. It is our brain. So that is our. So we think every member how we can contribute even 1 rupee or whether 100 rupee. We appreciate very much. So we have different platforms to promote this Kaizen. So this is one of the very typical way of Toyota to develop the people. So this is one very strong, I can say very clearly. Second, I think we will also very we are very much focused on the future mobility and build ever better cars and the communities. This is also another very big concept. So we are continuously evolving vehicle side also very new technologies, whether greening, all kind of things. We are keep doing this. Third, very important is as I told, 2001 we have ISO 2000, but after that we established a eco factory concept. For example, we have press shop we have servo press. This is a patented technology between Toyota and Komatsu. So nobody has in India. It's a noiseless press shop, most energy efficient.
This is interesting.
Yeah. It's a noiseless. You cannot imagine, and this is fully automated, So including part loading to part unloading and whole, it passes through the machine by robots only.
Oh.
It's a very, very ultra modern technology. So we established that kind of is one of them. Then inside the welding shop we have global body line. So where we can make 8 models in same line.
Okay.
So that is the global body line basically. Third, paint shop, we have water-based paint. Maybe this is the only company in India with using water-based paint. So, but unfortunately, nobody manufactures this paint, but we import but we do painting. Now, currently, our plant all products are water-based painting. This company has a 93% our power is a renewable power, green power, either wind or solar. So including our 6 in-house on-site suppliers, we all green power basically. So 93%.
So
So
you generate this power by yourself
yeah,
or you source
yeah,
it?
we have rooftop 8 megawatt power plant here, and remaining 18 megawatt in the solar park outside because everything we cannot put inside. So they supply from us and we use that. So this is this kind of, and here and also wind power also similarly we have contract. So we have partner with whom we work actually. Then water point of view, now we have water recycling with ultra modern technology again. 60% of water is recycled water we use for the process. Then we have two big ponds, 50,000 meter cube. So these also supply the rainwater to the our domestic consumption. So altogether, now 92% of our water is the recycle or rainwater. So only 8% water is from the government because this water comes 100 kilometers away from the Bangalore. So it's very, very precious here in Bangalore. So there is also, so Karnataka government also we got national award for this. So we have many activities we are doing with involving the people. So self-reliance point of view is very, very important for us, especially. So that is we already achieved. Then of course we have also one of the very important point here is basically waste management. Now we have recycle circular economy based. So almost 96% of our waste we are recycled. 96%. So only 4% will go for the incinerator or landfill. Basically incinerator, 4%. All 90, whether it is the reuse, the reduce, or recycle, all kind of 5R, we say 5R concept in Toyota.
Right.
So that all fire we try to utilize here. And of course we another capabilities are already before in January only we are ready with the Euro 6, Bharat Stage 6. So all vehicles are from January onward we already converted to the Euro 6. We are well ahead. March was the target date, but January only shifted actually. So these are the few, and also of course we do the manufacturing of hybrid, Camry hybrid, as I told. So
Right.
these are some of the few capabilities. So what are the this all best practices now? Also we take to our supplier and dealer. This is very
Okay.
unique. You can say very unique. I can say we have very different organizations do this actually.
And in terms of capacities, if you can tell us how many vehicles are made usually in the plant?
See, our capacity is a 310K capacity. Plant 1 100K and plant 2 210K. But see, manufacturing depend on now currently because of COVID there is a massive down now. But that depend on the market condition. But we have capacity 310K. So 3,10,000 vehicles we can make here. So we are fully organization as well as plants are ready. But we have a lot of fluctuation because of current condition.
You mentioned about Toyota's most popular product, Innova. So, if you can take us a little history, I mean, down the history of the car, that if it was completely made in India from the design, from the concept, or the design came from Japan, or how was the journey of Innova?
See, basically, is a global model. No, it is
Okay.
another. There are different, including South Argentina, South Africa, even all Asia Pacific. Everywhere this vehicle is there. It is a common design. It's a design in Japan, but whole engineering we do here. Like for example, all localization activity done by our team here. So we are Innova is 85% localized. So this rest all now like minor model change or model life management and also any facelift, everything we do here. But basic design happened in Japan. Initially, our engine we used to import from Thailand, but now we localize engine also 100% here. Engine, transmission, everything localized now. So I say 85% of Innova is now localized, and we have developed huge supply base for this and very high quality engine. We also do export this vehicle as well as engines. We export to New Zealand, Australia, and also Asia Pacific region.
So you only export the engine and the components, or the entire vehicle?
No, few vehicle we export. Especially we export only in like Nepal and Sri
Okay.
Lanka, this kind of location. But because in Asia, even Indonesia make this vehicle.
And you also mentioned about the state of the art plant that you have built. So if you can, tell us about some of the highlights of the plants in terms of the technology that you have implemented, such as automation that you mentioned, or robotics you have mentioned, or anything else, that artificial intelligence, or any new age technologies that the company has implemented in the plant.
See, second plant, as I told, it's the 210K capacity we have. press, weld, paint, assembly, bumper. These are the main shops here. So as I told, press shop now we have servo press machines. Okay, as I told, it's a fully automated machines. Then we have global body line, water-based painting, and then also as I told, it's a very ultra modern MBR, waste management, treatment plant. Then also this plant has a rooftop solar full plant. So these are some of the highlights I can see very clearly. And we have almost 200 plus robots now
Right,
in this
200
plant.
plus.
Yeah, 200 plus robots. So whether it is start from the press shop, welding fully robotics, I can say,
Okay.
and painting also, and few robots in the assembly shop.
And what is your take on the upcoming technologies like artificial intelligence or
Yeah.
machine learning?
First, now we need first level is a automated plant where all data is available on the machine. So by utilizing the data, now first step of automation is a IoT based digitization. So we, around 2 years back, we, as a technology leader, I nominated technology leader. So I promoted very strongly Industry 4.0 in my company, both the plants. And under that, Industry 4.0, we established more than 100 plus projects, whether it is the quality or the especially maintenance, energy, so many areas now we covered in this to enhance the productivity in the production. So this kind of energy management, this all we best IoT based projects we did. So basically to enhance the cost competitiveness. Also we are now currently we are working for virtual reality for the safety or ergonomics. These are some of the projects we are doing with the different companies and also IIC Bangalore. But these are steps now. You have to go step by step. You cannot do overnight this all thing. It
Correct,
also should
correct.
make my all projects. I have ROI less than 1 year. Return of investment is my condition. So that is what we are doing everything. If outside supplier is there, any technology partner, so I give maximum 2 years. So less than 2 years ROI should happen
Right. So that's the
because there
norm
are
that
many
you have.
technologies. Yeah. So that is the key for us.
Okay. Also, if you can take us to your R&D efforts that happen in India.
R&D side, now, as I told now, basically as a basic design work now it happens in Japan. But as you know, we are, after that designing happen, we have to do we have to bring that all drawings and we have to transport all our suppliers and produce the parts, do the all proto trial, and then really establish the good quality parts and components and also vehicle. So this whole process done by our engineers. I'm a production engineering and product design team. These are and also our supplier partners all together. So basically, all this localization is done by our design team. Also, we have facelift, we have model life management. So every year we have a minimum 2 MMCs. So this all done by our team basically. So going forward now we are planning to localize electrification as I told hybrid electric vehicles. So this is also we have started the localization by our team now. So these are some of the how to bring basically technology transfer, localization, then parts development, evaluation. These are all kind of other than basic concept of designing, remaining all work we do here,
Right.
which is highly labor force required actually means in the field. So that kind of all engineering activity we are doing here.
And you spoke about localization. That how do you help your suppliers to adhere to the norms that you have in terms of technology, in terms of quality?
See, basically now, of course, we have identified many of the suppliers now, which they also come from the Japan. We have joint venture companies in India as well as with us, and and also all core. I can see very core technology like engine or transmission. There are Toyota affiliated companies are there here, so they are very closely. This is very confidential, information. So and very core also for quality point of view and reliability point of view. Closely controlled within Toyota group. This all supply now we have very clearly established an organization called supplier Kaizen department under purchase. So I was last 2 years I was handling that. So all this know-how now whether it is the Toyota production system or it is a technology, this everything we transfer through this organization. And there's a lot of hand holding in the project stage from the beginning. So we have different milestone. Every milestone now we involve our supplier and we transfer this all know how to them. And there are many ways, just for just for your understanding, I just summarize, man, how much effort we do. Now I just give one rough image to you. See, we spend around 40,000 man hours now every year to enhance the processes of the supplier side, na? And 8,500 man hours per year for the people development. This is the scale of engagement with the supply partners. So
Wow.
they're almost their manufacturing level is same like Toyota.
Right.
If you go any supplier now, if they're supplying for 3 companies, there will be in that company will have a separate Toyota line, because our requirements are so unique and so severe. So they have to establish that line very clearly, and they have to supply to us. This is the
Correct.
level of expectation of the quality, and and also process control. It's very So we not only establish their processes, also we develop their people. I think that is very important. We spend a lot of time developing their people. But every year now we bring at least from each supplier 1 or 2 members to TKM. They work 1 year with us. We
Okay.
say intercompany transfer, and we transfer all our know-how, and they go and do the projects, and they transfer this know-how to their company. So last 10 to 12 years now we are doing this activity. So this is very unique. I can say very unique.
That is really unique and very interesting.
Yes, yes.
If I ask you in percentage, how much percentage of your supply chain is localized?
85%, including engine, transmission. See, I'll tell you, there are some, not only not only localized now. Also, there are many things we are exporting to the world. Now, this is a global supply hub also. For example, transmission we manufacture here, supply to us also as well as to the global or OEMs. Engine also same. Then there are many supplier partners who are who are also exporting their parts and components to the our global supply base. So they are part of the global supply chain. We spend average 40,000 man hours every year to enhance the processes through system management and training and hardware development for our supplier side. Then also 8,500 man hours spent per year on the people development for suppliers.
I know the conditions of COVID and lockdown has dramatically brought the sales down for every industry.
Hmm.
But auto industry was on a bumpy ride even before that. So, how do you look at the market for the auto industry? Do you see any positive news in the coming months? Maybe a pandemic situation might change perspective of people.
There are two parts now. One is of course economy itself now. So it has to really yeah, it's taking slow pace. It is improving. Second is the actually operation of our dealer. For example, 88% of our dealer now already started operation now. So currently now already they open. But there are many challenges they are really facing for social distancing point of view. Our customer still have fear. So how to build the confidence in the fear? The way we are building confidence of our member to come and work. Similarly, they are building the confidence to customer come and see the vehicle. All kind of activities they are doing for that. So there is month by month improvement is there, surely. But till we are, maybe till my image is currently around 60% level of pre-COVID stage. Okay, so and currently now, of course, because of this public transport issue and social distance issue, there is a sudden rise. Some interest in the small car and reuse car, something like that But till big cars, our understanding is still it will take more time to really come to the full swing. But I think small car is very good demand now. So we have Toyota Glanza, which is small car in offering. We are getting very good orders actually. In fact, we are unable to fulfill that orders. Small car is getting better. But of course, big cars or some little premium cars, still there is a challenge because sentiments is not so good till now. So all, especially business community, till struggling, to be very frank. So that is the basic image. But I think it will take some time, but surely it will be positive. Our expectation, we are very much positive outlook. We can say, but it will take time.
So is it, you said that smaller cars have higher demand even now. So is it because of social distancing norms that we are
Yes,
maintaining?
yes. There is challenge people, especially especially middle class they don't want to go to the public transport, so they're trying to buy a small car or a reused car, something second hand car, something like that is happening. trend available. A and B segment cars are getting orders. Not only Toyota, all OEMs same condition basically. But premium cars, everybody is still not reached to the good level. So this is
Right.
the struggling point.
So, do you think it will shift the mode of transport that usually people take in a longer
Uh,
run?
See, depend on so many things, but basically yes. I think because no, this COVID not a short-term issue. This is look like going to be even vaccine comes till the every person reaching it will take time. Maybe year to a year, 2 years, something will happen. So based on the priorities of the every government, na. So based on that, na, surely there will be shift, but not that buying power also. Another thing is very important. It's the buying power now which decides. Na. It's not only they have challenges, but now there are so many other things that are happening like work from home. So many things are coming. So this combination is overall yes, there will be good shift for the buying small cars. There is a good market will happen, no doubt about that. But also parallelly economy should grow. I think that will really help.
Correct. And one trend we clearly see that the inclination towards smaller cars. But besides that, what other trends do you see in the market in coming months? From auto components as well as auto market, both sides, I'm saying.
See, auto components will follow the total OEM, what are the OEM side happening now. So auto components they don't have any unique, they cannot do anything themselves. So as a overall automobile market now, how it will grow? Similarly, auto component market will grow. So including export, now every country is facing same concern. So they have all kind of challenges. But according to automobile, market, the way it will advance, so everything will go. Of course, already there is a Euro 6 we launched. But issue is now recent years now cost of vehicle really cost of ownership increased because of these many new regulations, whether it's the safety or emission. So that is a real challenge. But there, I think because of that, now there is some before this COVID also we're struggling to sell the vehicle because of cost of ownership. But moving forward now, of course, everybody want a new technology, connected car, electrified vehicle. This all things will come now. But it's all little will take little frankly because of this COVID now. Some break is there. There is some challenges are there. But slowly it will move to that. Future trend is electrified vehicle na, anyway. So after
Correct.
Euro 6, what next is the electrified vehicle. Electrified vehicle means not only electric vehicle, na, hybrid electric vehicle, fuel cell, electric vehicle, and also battery electric vehicle. So these are the different. So plug-in hybrid electric vehicle. These are the electrified vehicles. So slowly, market will move to that direction. It will take some time, depend on all regulations, future regulations.
So greener technology will take a front
Yeah,
seat.
it's a future trend. Surely, future trend, especially in India, is badly required.
Correct. And you mentioned about hybrid vehicles. So between hybrid and electric, do you think hybrid will take a front seat? In between the hybrid and electric, if one
Yeah,
has to choose,
yeah,
electric will take a little slower, I mean,
yeah,
more time to be popular in the market.
yeah. Exactly. Yes. See, actually, if you ask, means we know we have both technologies now. We know very clearly now. So if you see battery electric vehicle, so there is of course there's no engine, but it's a huge capacity batteries, and all batteries are imported. Today, cost of batteries, it's cost from almost from 1.5 lakh to 6 lakh rupees in a vehicle. Na? Even smallest vehicle will have minimum 2 lakh rupees worth battery. It's a advanced battery basically. It is not so based on that now, and also it is imported basically. So currently now 60% of this vehicle is imported now basically. So battery, power control unit, and the motor, all three are imported currently, not made in India. So this is the real challenge in electric vehicle, pure electric vehicle. But however, if we take the hybrid electric vehicle, so we have only 2 kilowatt battery, very small battery, and this is the engine. The engine technology. Na, India is one of the best country na, for all engine technology and also backward integration, including from casting, forging, all kind of components. India has last 5 decades experience. Very rich human development happened. We can supply to the whole world na, this technology. That is the strength of our country. So because of that, in hybrid advantages, whether transmission or it's the other than 2 kilowatt battery and maybe power control unit, everything we can localize. So for India point of view, so these three core components, if you ask me, this is the India's hybrid electric vehicle is very good for India, na? Because we can utilize our own supply base our own backward integration, all our whether steel, casting, forging, aluminum, die casting, everything we can use. So that is good for India. So that point of view, hybrid electric vehicle is better to we can manufacture more cost competitive way than battery electric vehicle, because battery we don't have raw material. 100% raw material is imported.
Isn't it the right time for auto components to probably to look at electric vehicles and battery management and battery production for electric vehicles?
Actually, now, though there is so much incentive for the battery vehicle, but why it is not getting sold popular? Because even see, there is also one of the biggest challenge for battery electric vehicle is the infrastructure, charging infrastructure, and also so many, and then we don't know after 5 years replacement whose cost. This is 300,000, 3 lakh rupees. Who will pay for this? So there are so many challenges for actually for the battery electric vehicle. Na? So range anxiety is there. So many reliability issues are there. So these all challenges. Because of that, the customer finally vehicle buying is policy we can make, but decision by buying is by customer. So we should produce what customer need. So hybrid electric vehicle is a hybrid vehicle. They're more safe, more reliable, and customer is already established that mindset in the customer mind. They can buy this vehicle, and even I'll tell you, fuel efficiency it is 30 to 40% better than normal conventional vehicle.
In the hybrid vehicles.
Hybrid vehicles.
Okay.
And there is no range anxiety, no reason. And actually their emission 1/10 of Euro 6. 1/10 of Euro 6 means it is a cleaning machine on the road. You can imagine 1/10 of Euro 6 means it is a very, very clean vehicle. It's a clean emission.
Absolutely.
So going forward, maybe hydrogen fuel cell vehicle, which is exhaust is the water. That is the future technology, maybe for India.
Correct.
So something like this there. So these are the steps, where technology should move, and India can adopt very easily, and customer can believe this, and they can go for this.
Correct. What do you think about autonomous vehicles? I'm sure it's too early to ask this question, but what are your views?
See, in autonomous, there are different categories are there. See, level 1 to level 4. Level 4 means fully autonomous without driver. I think India never need this. But an autonomous vehicle also has lot of driver assist systems for the safety point of view. For all kind of there are many assist systems are there. Few of assist system will help to driver to he can drive comfortably that vehicle and safely. So that kind of technology can come to India. But a pure autonomous maybe not required, I think. And our road conditions and a kind of discipline and the infrastructure challenges, it's very difficult to run on our roads, autonomous vehicle.
Correct.
So, but the technology itself is nothing wrong in that. So we can really utilize the technology. And right now, you can see what are the latest vehicles are coming. Many of these technology already adopted. All vehicles also will be adopting this all technology. Exactly, there will not be only driver will not replace. We'll have driver.
Absolutely. Okay. Prime Minister, couple of months back announced Atmanirbhar Bharat and vocal about local. What are your views about these? That automotive industry is already so much self-reliant, and the whole ecosystem in India is so better. So, what are your views in with regards to these?
As far as automobile concerned, as I told, there is a very good supply base for for our backward integration of the automobile companies. Now, whether it is the parts and components or the raw material, it is very well established. And as you know, there is almost GDP 7.5% of India's GDP now is and opening 49% manufacturing GDP is come from this area. So that is one of the means it is a very big market for the employment point of view is very, very important. Well, there are two things. Means we cannot say that only made in India and sell in India. Made in India but sold across global chain. I think that is what Atmanirbhar. So
Right.
in this process, the way we want to manufacture and supply to the world, also there is something will come to us also. It is a give and take. So but there are some, for example, electronics. Still we have challenges. So electronics area, I think we are still depend on the some outside world. Whether it is Japan or US or no Europe. So many areas now we are still dependencies there. But especially casting, forging, this all auto components area. I think we are quite self-reliant. We can say quite good self-reliance level we achieved. And going forward now, automobile and our OEMs as well as the auto component industry will lead the way for other industries. Whether it's I don't know other industries level, but surely automobile industry is quite good level.
You spoke about casting and forging. This is one side of the story. Secondly, there are a lot of new materials coming in, like composites or plastics is replacing metal in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
So, do you think uh, they will be outdated someday?
It is nothing like that, Actually, see what happened in even in casting, forging, or die casting or aluminum die casting, this all area there is continuously, evolving. Actually, we are becoming very, very competitive by quality, by the cost, by the weight, everything. So everything is evolving. Plastic has its own place. We cannot make whole body plastic. So we'll have something plastic, but every area now is evolving actually. And India really got very good technology, and they got they're really self-reliant. And most of the area, I'll tell you, they're exporting now. Most of this area. Ours, I don't know whether you know SIM. Our SIM means it's the manufacturing cost comparison. We are just 0.5 to 0.6. Means if 1 rupee somewhere, we are at 60 paisa. That is the level of competitiveness. And that is the reason we are exporting many of the components across the globe. Not only we, even other OEMs also, whether Maruti or Hyundai, everybody is doing that. That is one of the reasons is we are, India is really very cost competitive, auto component supply base.
Right.
So I think we across value chain with Atmanirbhar Bharat, that all direction if the policies become really suitable further still our taxes, so many challenges we're facing. So once they become more policy, more auto component company oriented now currently there are challenges. So we can improve this condition.
What is your vision for the company as well as for the automotive industry in India?
So I'll just read my company vision. I think that is better for you. See, our mantra is grow India and grow with India. This is our 2025 vision, very clearly vision. And Toyota will lead the way to the future mobility, enriching lives around the world with the safest and most responsible ways of moving people. Through our commitment to quality, constant innovation, and the respect for the planet, we aim to exceed expectation and be rewarded with a smile. We will meet our challenging goals by engaging the talent and the passion of the people who believe there is always a better way. This is our very clear statement. So I think it will cover everything.
I think that's it from me. Anything else that I may have missed and you would like to add?
Yeah, only one point now. Maybe I would like to say very clearly now. See, when this, especially during COVID now, very big challenge came now. So import from China and this make in India and that. So we couldn't face any problem during COVID because our make in India and our localization level was so high. We are absolutely not dependent on China, so we couldn't face any problem. So this is one very clear. Maybe nobody knows that Toyota means it's a Japanese company. So, but our make in India is so good. Our supply base is so nicely developed. So we have put a lot of effort, and a lot of investment we did in our suppliers to establish, the very good processes, very good people, organizations, and a lot of hand holding happens across the year with all the supply partners. And through this, today we are very confident. So we will be the first company to really go for the very high level of localization with a very good quality. And we'll also export from here to the world. Coming years now will be the very good export base will happen. Toyota and our Toyota suppliers. So Make in India is one of our very, very strong base, I can say very clearly. That is one of the very important aspects.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think you are personally very patriotic in nature that you're just saying that make in India, Atmanirbhar Bharat. I think, but this is a really good move that the Toyota has done over the years. That it has set an example that how a good ecosystem can be built with localized supply chain.
Made in India by Indians,
Correct.
by Indians. I think that is the key point. So we,
Correct.
we really, totally self-reliant organization here. All local people, we take lead here everywhere. That is a good point, I can say.
Thank you so much, sir, for your time.
Thank you, Sati. Thank you very
Thank
much. Nice meeting to you. Hope
Nice
to see you
meeting you.
sometime.
Yes.